Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 442 podcast. I'm Azar Mathani, and as always, I'm joined by the wonderful Tommy Sunday.
That's me.
And the sunburnt Tony O.
Morning, boys. Tommy, nice of you to join us. Yeah. Right on time.
Welcome back from the wilderness.
I was going to say, is there, it's like, thanks for always joining. I'm like, well, not always.
Yeah, he's on time as well.
Sometimes you take the scenic route.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you take the scenic route to get home.
This is why I missed last week, and why I've just gotten time for this one.
Tommy, in a room full of North Africans, West Africans, East Asians, South Asians, West Asians, you managed to unite the whole room by arriving over 2 hours late to an event, and you're the local. I don't get it, man.
Is this where the South African thing comes in? Are they always late?
I don't know. Mr. Blackfoot, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, but it was great to see you guys at the beach again. You know, It was really fun.
Yeah,
we had great weather. It was we managed to play almost all the sports: soccer, football, catch, spike ball. What else do we do?
That great sport, catch.
That was
catch.
Like, is he talking about American football here?
I was trying to think like, oh wait, I just said football. Wait, what other sports do we play? But no, it was.
So when is our podcast gonna start covering competitive catch?
I would actually love to play a game like that, competitive catch. That'd be pretty fun.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? The Premier League was kind enough to cancel all games on a weekend where we wouldn't have been able to watch most of them live. So
yeah. So kind of them to jump the gun there and do that.
Come to think of it,
thanks for that, Queen Liz.
Okay, it's a good weekend for you guys, considering your midweek escapades, right? Just realized you both lost this midweek.
Oh right, because United played Europa League. I forgot about that.
What a performance! Welcome back, United.
Honestly, I wasn't that torn up about it. You know, got a bad penalty call go against us. It happens. You know, I don't know. I'm not that upset about it, considering all the good stuff I've had in the weeks leading up. So, hey, more importantly, my Chicago Bears are back. Started 1-0, beat San Francisco in the rain.
This is why you're into multiple
we could
sports.
cover.
That's
Okay.
right.
We could
NFL
NFL the NFL instead this
right,
weekend.
Yeah.
I thought they were competitive catch. No.
Or hey, if we're going the different sport route, we could congratulate and talk about Alcaraz winning the U.S. Open, the youngest ever Grand Slam winner, the youngest ever number one player in the world now. Future is bright in tennis now with this new guy. But no, we're not.
If only Novak Djokovic could get a vaccine.
Yeah, he wouldn't exactly. We wouldn't be talking about this, and he would have already chalked up his next Grand Slam, if only.
Well done, Novak, you little dipshit.
Tommy, is this just you not trying to talk about Todd Boehly and the situation at your club?
I just thought because you had no prep games, we were going to be talking about other sports.
You want to mention Man United's midweek results. Let's talk about Chelsea's midweek.
Terrible.
They got up to a little something, didn't they?
Right now, I'm just what you mentioned. I'm just having visions of Ziyech pushing Reece James away on the free kick after just missing one straight into the wall, saying, no, get out of here. I'm taking another one, and then puts it straight into the wall again. It was hard to watch.
The Cristiano special.
Yeah. We had I know Boehly wanted him, but we got him. We got him right here. That Chelsea game. You know what? We had actually a fair amount of chances in there to score. Just couldn't put it in. And then the next day, right? The next day, the news came out in the morning. That Tuchel sucked.
Poor old Tommy Tuchel. You know what the worst part about this is that he managed to get sacked before I could name an episode 4-4 Tuchel.
Oh, I can't believe that we met.
Of all the puns you've come up with, that one wasn't used, huh? That's
Oh man.
I don't think it was. I'll have to go back and look at the catalog. But
I mean, you could call this one that. Right?
I know, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. In his honor,
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
memory.
yeah. I think you have to now. Yeah. Moment of silence
Yeah.
for.
I mean, he is.
Tommy, you're interrupting the moment of silence.
Oh, sorry.
Now continue.
Okay. Should we do one for the Queen then, or no?
I'm going to be honest, I care more about Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah.
Same.
Trying to avoid that little topic, but yeah.
But yeah. No, going.
Remember when we were talking about doing the episode on the weekend and I said I wouldn't say anything?
It took you about 1 minute. 1 minute. I don't care.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you know
we're
what,
moving on from that.
No, we should mention though, like the Premier League just deciding on its own to say, no, we're canceling games when no other league or sport in England has cancelled besides football.
I get the feeling they made the decision first, right? They did make the decision first, probably expecting all the other sports to do the same.
Yeah.
And it's just, it doesn't make any sense. And at first I thought maybe it was about policing games, like maybe they didn't feel they will have enough police available, but they came out and said, nope, we just wanted to pay respect to the Queen. I'm like, okay, well, yeah. How are you supposed to, how is
it
football
also got
going
to
pay
the point
respect?
where it's like, it also got to the point, like if they just done the thing that they normally do when someone associated with football passes away, where they do a minute's applause beforehand, they have the nice little video packages, and everyone wears black armbands, that would have probably been good. That would have sufficed.
That's that to me sounds like a great tribute right there. That's all you need.
But we've gotten very off topic from what we were talking about, which was Chelsea sacking. This is what happens when we don't have Premier League games. We struggle to stay on topic.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Thomas Tuchel has been sacked. Apparently, he and Boehly did not get on behind the scenes even throughout the summer.
Sure.
Apparently, these are just rumors. I choose to believe them. What you choose to do with them is your prerogative. Apparently, Tuchel was not very responsive in the WhatsApp group, which can only mean that Tommy Sunday will also get sacked soon.
I'm notorious for that. You know, even in
The
other
moment you
WhatsApp
start,
groups.
the moment you start asking us stupid, inane questions about football, you're on thin ice.
What is it, Tony? What's the other one that you had potential reasons that Tuchel was or sacking? Boehly came out with his own plan.
4-4-3 formation. That's yeah. Ed Boehly coming up with a 4-4-3.
That is an innovative change to the game brought about by Mr. Boehly, because I think it would be easier to win if you had an extra guy on the field. Why haven't more teams thought of this?
Well, United have. I mean, you guys had Howard Webb for years, right? So, yeah. Playing in central midfield at Old Trafford.
He was more box to box. Like, he was very, very effective in the penalty areas.
Honestly, it sounds like something I'd see in like what is it, Ted Lasso or something like that. You know what I mean?
This guy's a director of football. Like, I don't think we're really appreciating how crazy this is.
Appreciating
all of your backroom stuff.
Oh no!
I
appreciate it so much.
Some of us. Some of you are appreciating it.
I mean, listen, it's delightful
Tony,
for me.
Tony, I'm sure it is.
How much did he spend for Tuchel this summer? Like,
I got the number. I think I had it right here.
About 230 mil.
278.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
10 players.
Gave this man 6 days after the end of the transfer window to try to sort all that out. He waited until the last day of the transfer window to buy Aubameyang, who Tuchel had wanted.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then Aubameyang's all delighted to be back with Tuchel. Like, he coached him at Dortmund and everything. And then 6 days later, he's binned off Tuchel. What kind of forward thinking is this?
Don't forget that
All the center backs.
Tuchel also, he advised Gilmore to go as well. To go to Potter. He's like, Potter's going to be great for your career. And I don't think Chelsea wanted to sell him because they're probably thinking like, hey, this guy Tuchel may not last here long. And then, of course, Gilmore goes permanently to Brighton, and then guess what? We get Potter. So I feel bad for Gilmore because he would have been, I think, it would have been good for his development under Potter at Brighton. But
the timing is just so bad.
Yeah, it's. I've been, of course, reading a bunch about it, and under the old management. Tuchel had his dream because he had Peter Cech there, and Cech was so sort of involved with, say, on-field stuff, and of course in the board with Marina and everyone else. That Tuchel never had to really get involved with the management. It would always be Cech going in. Hey, what's going on the field? He'd really kind of relay messages, and it just seems like Boehly wanted Tuchel involved, and he wanted to be like directly speak with him all the time about all this stuff, and it was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to talk
Boehly
to you. What do you know about football?
He did also fire the entire football structure.
Exactly
once he
right.
took over.
So under old management, it was for Tuchel, it was great, and then this new manager comes in, and of course, they want to, on a good side, it's nice to see that they want to be involved and they're doing all these things. Hey, they're spending money. I trust me, I'll get the other point, but it's nice to see that. It's not like, hey, they bought the club and then they're fucked off and, you guys do your thing, which in hindsight would have been way better. That
Trust
part
me,
is nice.
Not always.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But now I'm just seeing it's like, Boehly's, he is super involved. He wants to be part of every process of the club, from signing to on-field stuff. It seems like he probably wants to even coach a bit too, it seems like. But you can't. And that has... And also, I feel like, personal opinion, he's a billionaire owner in a new club. I feel like he just wanted his own man. Tuchel was part of his old regime. We saw he fired like all that stuff. I think he just wanted his own manager, his own guy to be part of this new rebuild. All these new players in, and obviously someone that he was going to be able to talk to and probably be more reasonable with, I guess, because him and Tuchel didn't get along. If you're a billionaire, you're probably going to have a big ego as well. So he's probably definitely part of that. So yeah, it is what it is. We should talk about Potter as well. It is a good signing, I think, given that we've been praising this guy since we started the podcast.
Hey, do you think Potter can mold Chelsea into a successful club?
Oh, hey, there we go. I see what you did there.
Molding.
No, you didn't have to explain it as that.
Yeah. I was actually hoping
Look,
that you.
I never know with Tommy. No. Sometimes I need to lay it out. Sometimes he's like on it right away. Sometimes I need to lay it out for him.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do a pun there, but I was actually waiting for a Harry Potter pun. That's what I was waiting.
That was next, I'm sure.
Okay, that's the next one. All right.
Well, you've killed it now.
Please,
so.
I killed
boys,
it. Yeah, I
no
guess.
spoilers. No
Anymore.
spoilers, please. But I would like to see him go up against John Joe Shelby.
But yeah, what do we think? I know you guys. Obviously, you guys are big fans of Potter. You're big fans of what he did at Brighton, and you're probably gutted to see him go to Chelsea.
Honestly, not as much.
I look forward to him getting sacked next December.
I'm not as good as you think, because I always thought he'd end up at Tottenham. So,
okay.
Yeah, this blocks his path a bit then.
Oh my God, we could call it Tottenham. We've missed out on so much.
Yeah, okay.
Tell you what, I'm heartbroken now.
Okay.
That one did not go by Tony. I'm sorry, sir. He just was not having it.
He's never having it. I've given up on him.
Oh, hallelujah. Okay. Potter. I don't know what to think about Potter at Chelsea, because, I don't know if he has a chance. You guys have good players. It's not all doom and gloom. I will say Now I'm really concerned about Fofana because, like, when you're getting sprinted past from the halfway line like that, like, I think I mentioned a few weeks ago when Arsenal played Leicester that he's lost some speed and power, and that was really evident on that goal Chelsea conceded midweek. But
he may just not be fully fit yet.
That's
to be honest. Yeah.
possible. Yeah,
He's 21, right? Like,
he is young. He is young. He used to be really, really quick. So if he's not able to get back to that speed, he's gonna have to adapt his game, which he's young enough to do. Chelsea in general, man, like, how can you judge? Like, how can you project anything? I think Potter's a really good coach. This is the first time he's had a job at, like, of this size, right? Like, how is he going to manage Aubameyang? Is Aubameyang going to start? Is he going to go back to playing Kai Havertz? Is he going to play...
Forget that. Forget all of that. How is he going to manage Todd Boehly?
Oh, I'm just thinking about the football. Todd Boehly's
like
just
that. I think what's going to make or break him is how he manages Todd Boehly.
I don't think Todd Boehly can be managed. Like, I reiterate, he's the football owner and director of football. He's playing football manager. He's the one.
There has been talks, though. I have seen that we are looking to appoint a director of football. So I'm hoping those are true. And that would...
Now, Tommy, there's a name that I'd like to toss into the hat for that.
Yeah.
And
Ed Woodward?
couple of names, actually. I would love to see Ed Woodward there. But I would like to nominate myself for Chelsea's director of football.
Hey,
my qualifications include sending an email to Tottenham Hotspur when they had a manager vacancy, coaching an under-13 team when I was 17, several years of mediocre fullback performance, and this podcast.
Hey, we played on Friday. Some of your crosses were decent. Yeah.
Thank you.
No one scored off any
Thank
of them,
you.
but they were decent.
Look, that's on my forwards.
I honestly was there. If you applied, your resume would get to Boehly. He'd read it. I'm 100% sure he'd read
Honestly, if someone can find me where is the email address? Someone find me the email address. I will apply.
Trychelsea.com or something. I'm sure they're there.
Hey, your name is foreign enough. You probably be like, oh, this guy, that's not American. He's not Canadian. You know, he must be good. Yeah, that's probably enough for him right there.
Wow, way to rub in that I don't have my citizenship yet.
No, sorry about that. What's
I think Tommy.
I don't know where this started.
I don't know where we
derailed this. I don't know where we.
But,
I don't know where we came from. But
Potter. We were talking about Potter. We were talking about how Potter would do. Yeah.
Okay.
One thing that he will have is he'll have plenty of time to settle into the job, because I don't know, games next week might be postponed as well, because police will be needed at the Queen's funeral, and what are the Premier League going to do about all these rescheduled games?
I heard the earliest they can reschedule these games is in January, right? So
that's fun. It's not like January is already a month that's super busy with football.
It's nuts. Like, the Premier League footballers are just always the last people to ever be thought of when it comes to making any decision. Like, they're going to be playing games every 2 to 3 days. And it's like, okay, these billionaire footballers, who cares? But I don't know, how are you protecting your product, right? Like, compared to the rest of Europe. I mean, look at Liverpool. I mean, look, I'm sure Jose is delighted, but look at Liverpool. They are completely shattered as it is already. And you're going to have this kind of fixture congestion.
I mean,
you know what I would do?
This break has come at the perfect time for Liverpool after their result against Napoli in midweek.
Oh, that was brilliant. That was.
But you know
brilliant.
what I would do? I would just skip the Carabao Cup this year. You know what? You don't need it because you have so many fixtures, and you just play.
You can't skip.
Yeah, but
Carabao
like,
Cup.
I mean, come on.
That is a Premier League point of view. It's not made for you for the Premier League. It's made for the lower league clubs. can't just skip the Carabao Cup. It's
Okay, then
important to some people.
maybe Premier League teams don't compete this year.
I don't think you get it. It's made for them from a financial standpoint.
Well, I know, but like you have so many fixtures, and hey, you want to consider the players? Okay, I'm sure they don't. Some of these players don't really care about the Carabao Cup, since they're usually rested anyways.
This is why the rest of England hates the Premier League so much. Like the Football League, League Two clubs celebrate getting a draw.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm
Bridge.
just saying Premier League, man. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, but like it's the money at like a 75,000 seater Old Trafford. You know, like they get those gate receipts, and that might be what keeps the lights on at some clubs, right? Like the solution isn't to cancel the football; it's to organize it better. That's I don't know. It's
I mean, reducing games also it helps in that regard. But I mean, now, of course, that's maybe not the way to go. But you know, some of these teams, like like you said, Liverpool, like they were playing like 60 games a season. You know what I mean? Like you can't do that. That's not sustainable. And then especially when you have nonstop football, because you have a World Cup, you got Nations League, that whatever, and then like every break there is something. So these players, like what was it this year? Like right after the Premier League was over, wasn't like that Nations League right after?
There was Nations League games.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can't even go on your vacation.
Nations League should have been cancelled. That's just nonsense.
It was stupid.
Yeah, I don't. It might be entertaining, but it's just more football for the players. They'd rather be on vacation. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, I think KTB even came out and said that, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Well, it's what it is, man. I guess Man United are probably gonna end up playing Man City next. Is that?
God damn it!
I think I saw that. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Wait, that's the next fixture?
Well, if they don't
weekend?
play next week, then it's
week.
going to be Man City.
You.
Arsenal will be playing Tottenham.
Wow, we got some juicy fixtures then.
That's 2 weeks out.
But wait. I'm trying to think. There must be an international break coming up, right? There must be.
Yes. After the next game week, I think. Because we're not scheduled to play City until October 2nd, and I think after next week, the week after is an international break.
Man,
so we could potentially have no football for a month.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? That's going to be brutal if that happens.
That's ridiculous. Okay. Well. Keep turning up to places late, Tommy.
Yeah, exactly. This is what happens, Tommy.
Yeah.
No, they
I mean, you know where there's still some football going on. You know where there's still some football going on is the rest of Europe. Since there's no Premier League action, figured we might as well take a pop around the other leagues, see what's going on, and we will start with La Liga. Madrid are 5 from 5. Looks like they're doing well. Barcelona right behind them, just the 1 draw and 4 wins. And yeah, both teams have scored 15. Barcelona have only conceded 1 goal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Turns out all those defenders that they snuck in ahead of Chelsea are actually pretty good.
Yeah, what was it that Koundé? You guys said a tweet that Koundé did after the Wednesday game. He's like, I almost joined these guys. That was harsh. That was harsh, Koundé. Come on.
He couldn't believe his luck.
That's one of your worst.
Yeah.
You say this every week.
Yeah.
You say this every week. I don't think you mean it.
No, that's on you.
I don't think you mean it.
You somehow find ways to plunge to new depths. Well done.
It's nice to see Lewandowski has not missed a beat. He's got 6 goals in the season for Barca already. He got a hat trick in the Champions League. The guy's just a world class striker. It's fantastic to see. You know what? Who else is he playing really good under Xavi has been Dembele.
Yeah, he looks like a new man. I don't know what Xavi said to him, but
he's been excellent since around January.
Yeah,
like whenever he came back from his last major injury.
Yeah.
And have you guys heard? I'm sure you have heard, but so the Griezmann situation over at Atletico,
Oh,
I just
it
loving
is
it.
maybe my favorite thing happening in football right now. Basically, like, what is it that if Griezmann plays a certain number of minutes,
Oh yeah.
Atletico have an obligation to buy him from Barcelona on a permanent basis for, I forget how much. Is it
It's-
45 million?
yeah,
something
you're-
like
you're
that.
in that realm,
Something in
yeah.
the 40 to 45 range.
Yeah.
And Atleti don't really want to pay that money. So instead, they're just bringing on Griezmann for half an hour every single game instead of starting him. So he does not meet the allotted minutes. And it's the level of pettiness that I really enjoy, because I think are Barcelona trying to sue them over it now,
They-
and I don't
yeah.
know if they have any legal standing here.
They don't.
they
They don't.
It's so funny.
It's and you know what? Griezmann has actually worked out very well as a super sub because he's been scoring. He's just scoring some clutch goals in their games. I think he had the game winner in their Champions League game, I believe, like last.
Oh,
90
that
minutes.
was crazy. That game was crazy. Because it went to like 10 minutes, right? After.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, a lot of extra time.
Yeah, there was.
You know, there's a rule of thumb here for Atletico Madrid games. You tune in the 90th minute, and that's when everything happens. You don't watch the first 90 minutes.
Yeah,
It's just that's.
They conceded 90 plus 6 Atletico and went on to win it 90 plus 11. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they even scored 90 plus. Oh, they. Fucking hell, that's just.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Tune in then for Atletico Madrid games. But yeah, no, Zara, I'm with you. I love what Madrid's doing there. You know, they sub him in like the 62nd minute because I think if he plays more than 30 minutes in a certain amount of games, then they trigger the clause. And they're not doing it, but Barca came out and said, "Hey, we're suing you." It was like, "Hey, go ahead." You know. You're not
Yeah,
gonna win.
what's the basis for this?
Yeah.
It's so funny. Anything that financially fucks over Barcelona, I am fully on board with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's move on to Serie A now. Probably the most competitive major league in Europe in terms of teams vying for the title.
Yeah.
Napoli have been astonishing to start the season. I mean, we saw them midweek just rip Liverpool apart, but they're involved in a three-way tie at the top with Atalanta and Milan. All teams have won 4 and drawn 2. What's the Georgian boy's name? The one that absolutely embarrassed Trent and Gomez.
I just know Kvaratskhelia. I don't know. Is that the pronunciation? That's
Hang on, Tommy. We need Tommy to read it.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy, have you pulled up the name in front of you?
No. What's like, guys? You need to help me out here. What name am I pulling up?
I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Yeah, Kvarats.
Oh, you're talking about Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, I wasn't too bad. If that's
Tell you
correct.
what, that's one of his better. How do you get that, but you struggle with Matt
Well,
Target?
It's
I
closer.
think because it's closer to home. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Target.
Target. My Target.
Yeah. You can't convince me it's not Target. I'm sorry.
The man put an extra T just for you and still gets Target. Yeah.
The guy
what?
should be paying for playing for the French national team. I'm sorry. But anyways, we were talking about Serie A,
Kvaratskhelia
yeah.
has been outstanding so far.
I think this is a league that is slowly, like, Serie A has been in the mud for a few years, right? Like, well, not in the mud, but the quality dipped. And I think a couple of things. Juve falling off, coincidentally during Ronaldo's tenure at the club, combined with some smart recruitment from Milan and Napoli in particular. The quality of the league's just it's creeping up. I feel like across the league, it's probably stronger than La Liga, like top to bottom. Like Real Madrid and Barcelona are definitely way better than all the teams in here. But we saw from that Liverpool-Napoli performance, that game could have been 10-1. Like, not even an exaggeration. Yeah, they've been picking up players like what's the midfielder that Fulham let go? Why am I trying to blank on it?
Anguissa.
Yeah, Anguissa. You look at, and when you consider that they lost Koulibaly, Insigne, Dries Mertens,
Mertens,
like 3 of their leaders for the past how many years, and the strength that they've gone to, yeah, really interesting. It's one of the better leagues to watch these days.
Yeah, you know what I love about Serie A is that the title race is very competitive. At least since that Juve drop off, like last year, right? It was almost to the end, right? Where AC Milan won.
Yeah.
And you look at the table now, you see like you said, Napoli, Atalanta, Milan are there, but you know, Roma's there, Inter's there.
Juve
Even,
haven't
like,
lost.
They haven't lost, but you know, 4 draws
well.
already. But
They're not
yeah,
playing
you're right.
I mean, they were also involved in maybe the worst VAR decision I've ever seen this weekend. Basically, they score a alleged late winner after coming from 2-0 down against Salernitana, and Milik scores off a corner, but it's chalked off. And takes off his shirt to celebrate, getting himself a second yellow card.
Yeah, forgets the red card, yeah.
Already outstanding behavior. Then the goal gets chalked off for offside, which sparks a full-out brawl. I think Allegri managed to get himself sent off.
Yep.
Quadrado got sent off, and Fazio got sent off from Salernitana.
Shock.
And then it comes out afterwards that the VAR just missed an entire player standing on the pitch, playing everyone onside because they were kind of close to the corner flag.
Yeah, they weren't.
It wasn't a shot.
What the ref was seeing when he went to go to the monitor, they were giving him a shot, a frame where it didn't include that player. So, of course, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, offside. But yeah,
I started watching football around the time of Calciopoli, when Juventus were bribing referees and got themselves relegated as a result. It's really funny to me to see them on the other end of a referee decision this bad.
Just scrap it, man. VAR. It's like every week, just nonsense. After
football
nonsense.
was better. Football was better without it. Yeah,
I actually think it's decent for VAR for offsides, but then you see this, it's like, what's the point?
One thing though, we can't mention Serie A and Italy without talking about Olivier Giroud.
I mean, we could, but you know.
no.
We don't,
Good
but we
spot
won't.
there. Good spot
He scored
there. Yeah.
10-man AC Milan beating Sampdoria 2-1. Who scores the winning goal, Tonio?
I've got to be honest.
You have one guess.
I gotta be honest.
France's leading goal scorer. Is he there yet? Is he there yet?
He's never getting that. Someone sent me a video recently of a catalog of Giroud misses, and yeah, that name's not warming the heart this week. He's not warming the heart.
No.
Sorry.
Forget his misses.
I can't.
Just think about his goals. Think about his beautiful face. Think about his chiseled jaw.
Too much blood on his hands.
Do we have to send you the video of his world-class goals again?
Tony, Arsenal still Giroud the day they let him go.
No, I don't.
Have you seen? You've seen his YouTube compilation of amazing goals. Come on, we'll send it to you.
I
You can
lived
watch
through his
instead.
compilation of misses. You guys torture me enough with this guy. He was shit for us. I'm sorry. Just yeah.
He is a pillar of your football club's history.
He's a pillar, all right. Never fucking moves. Just
Doesn't need to. Still scores goals.
I'm gonna calm myself.
Yeah, hey, we still rue losing him, man. I'm telling you.
You.
Chelsea could actually use him.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. No, he's been good for Milan. It's a good foil
There it is. He's coming around.
I
will break you.
He's a good foil for Rafael Leao as well, who's a player I really like. I have a thing for speedy, tall dribblers. But
hey, Chelsea went for him late in the window.
Should have gone for him.
You went for everyone.
Yeah, we went for everyone.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Yeah,
man,
Chelsea
sorry.
going something doesn't. You went for Cristiano Ronaldo.
You know what? Hey,
you know that's club that actually wanted it.
That's something we didn't mention in the Tuchel talk. Is that Boehly wanted him, and remember, like he was constantly like putting on Tuchel, like, hey, you got him, and Tuchel just kept saying no and no and no, and not giving a reason why. And Boehly was like pissed off. I guess.
No, he gave
'cause,
him
like,
a reason. He said he destroys dressing rooms.
Oh, he gave him a reason? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was just more like a flat out no each time.
Yeah, he said he destroys
and
dressing
Boehly was,
rooms.
Boehly really wanted Ronaldo. Really wanted
Yeah, he
him.
was upset with Tuchel. It was one of the reasons he was upset. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm ready for the bid to come in January.
You know what? Yeah,
It might.
it might, yeah. The way things are going. But,
Wait, here's a question. Can Ronaldo be registered for Champions League in January if we were to sign him?
Yep.
Yes.
Then oh shit.
Oh, Graham Potter trying to
It may
manage
actually
Cristiano
happen.
Ronaldo. Let's
That
go.
May actually. Oh, I never even thought about it, that way. But oh my god, yeah.
Cristiano up
'Cause-
front, Aubameyang on the left. Yeah.
Because him playing Europa League doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't.
It does not.
Okay.
You could even be in Champions League and it wouldn't matter. You can
Yep.
still re-register once.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So,
Well,
sorry,
fuck.
Tommy. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Damn.
Let's move on to some Bundesliga chat. And look at that. Bayern aren't top of the table for once.
Still
There's
unbeaten.
actually something to talk about in Bundesliga.
I
You
mean,
look at there.
Oh, look. Comparatively, they still have a better goal difference than anyone else in the league. They still haven't lost a single game. But, Union Berlin are a couple of points ahead of them. And frankly, at this stage of the season, I will take that.
Hey, I mean, if knowing Bayern, if the play isn't the best and they they could be unbeaten, but they keep drawing games here and there. I don't think Nagelsmann is. I hope I said that right.
what
is
that?
How did you misread?
What?
What are you?
Wait.
Nagelsmann.
Is it-
Nagelsmann? Yeah, okay. Either way.
No.
Anyhow,
Holy
He's not a fucking Nalgene bottle.
anyhow.
I didn't know
don't-
who you were talking
I don't
about.
think.
Honestly.
I don't think he's.
Christ.
I don't think he's untouchable. At that, as a
I
manager.
can't believe you're just trying to escape past this.
Yeah, we're skipping right by it. And you have
That
Tuchel
is even
available.
closer to home, by the way, like Georgia. But
Yeah.
You have Tuchel available now, and Bayern might be thinking, well, you know what? If results aren't going, and play isn't going our way, then they may think about it. They may think about it. You never know.
I think he'll be judged on his Champions League performance because they're gonna win the league. Let's be honest. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
yeah. So they've drawn their last 3 games, which is hilarious. But they look good in midweek. I can't remember. Was it Inter they played? I can't remember who they played now, off the top of my head. But yeah, they look good in the Champions League. I'd expect them. Yeah, it was Inter they played. They
Inter,
absolutely battered Inter. So yeah, it's tough to tell with Bayern. Sometimes I just feel like the league's too easy. That they had the same thing last year, where initially they were patchy at the beginning, and then, or were they patchy? No, they started really quickly and then just started messing around. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things work out. But yeah, I'm more disappointed with Leipzig and Dortmund's performance. You guys saw that the Leipzig manager, what's his name? Is it Tedesco? He was sacked recently.
Yep,
yeah,
sacked.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
last week, I think. Yeah, after getting slapped by Shakhtar Donetsk, who have a player that Arsenal didn't try hard enough to sign. Mikhailo Mudryk was brilliant on the day. So yeah, it's teams like that because they have some really good players, and then Timo Werner in their ranks. So
Wait,
Hey.
did Leipzig?
Timo Werner has 7 goal involvements in 7 games.
Yeah, he's been involved.
Never mind that 4 of them were in that one DFB Pokal game.
the one where he scored from like halfway line because the keeper just couldn't.
No. That was a Bundesliga game, I think. He scored a hat-trick in the cup. But I'd just like to point out that he's doing not terribly.
No, yeah, I don't think
For
Leipzig,
Tommy's benefit.
yeah, you know what? Lukaku was scoring before he got injured as well, so they were both in better pastures.
I wonder what's changed for both of them.
Leipzig haven't appointed anyone, as far as I know, right?
No, that could be
So,
a Tuchel appointment.
That
yeah.
could be yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Maybe that's
They'll
why they
have them.
sacked the guy. Who knows? But Tuchel will wait, right? He's not going to go to Leipzig right away. Do you think?
You know what? I think, there's something in me that's thinking Allegri may not see too much longer, and Juve go for him potentially.
As a German manager, imagine.
I don't
Serie A
know, but
recently?
it just seems like a top club like that potentially, and a top manager, and Allegri hasn't really been playing good football, and they haven't really been winning as much, right? So
never go back.
Yeah.
I think Poch would be a good fit or a better fit for. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't win stuff.
I mean, Poch needs to go somewhere eventually, right?
Well, Aston Villa or Everton.
Unless he just
might be
retires.
out of a job soon. No, he'll end up at Aston Villa or Everton. I think so. I think one of them will give him something.
Unironically, I think he'd be good for Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's his size of.
He
mean,
knows he knows how to rally a team. Like when he took over at Spurs, they were kind of where Villa are right now.
Yeah.
Like a lower mid-table, kind of just fucking around. Had some talented players, didn't really get the most out of them. And he's good for getting, like, obviously for PSG, terrible. No way those like your Neymars and your Messis are listening to him. But a place like Villa, I don't know, what's the biggest player you have to deal with over there? Coutinho?
yeah.
You can drop him.
Easily.
Yeah, rubbish.
Okay.
He's been pretty shit.
Look, he got paid. Now
He got paid.
Yeah.
No, he got his bag, and fair play to him.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
on
that's
Gerrard.
it.
That's completely on Gerrard. Yeah, we could make a whole podcast about
About that, yeah.
about English coaches, man. Other than Potter, they're just these former players. I don't know, Neville, Lampard, Gerrard. What were you guys learning when you were playing? So all passion merchants. Just
You're not wrong there. Not wrong.
Let's move on to France. So, how many points do we think PSG are going to win the title by? What are your guesses?
They have one draw, I think.
I mean, in fairness, they are tied at the top with Marseille, but they've also scored 10 more goals in Marseille.
Yeah, I've been following Marseille. I didn't realize that they. Wow, that's not bad. They were pretty good in the Champions League against Tottenham until I can't remember. Is it who was it that got sent off for Marseille? Mbemba? I can't remember.
I think it might have been in Mbemba.
Yeah, he got sent off stupidly. Should have just let Son go. But they were the better team up to that point and then collapsed. But PSG, they've been fun to watch. Neymar looks super motivated this year.
Oh yeah.
After his down year last campaign. I feel like a lot of things. You guys pointed out that the World Cup coming out is a huge motivating factor for him, which it always is for Brazilians. Their whole career comes down to the World Cup, really, and how they perform there. So, yeah, but I also think Mbappe getting all this spotlight and that huge contract, that's got to be playing into this as well, right? Like,
Yeah, fair point, yeah.
Neymar. No,
sorry.
You were gonna say.
I was gonna say
Messi, right?
Messi. I was just gonna say Messi because he doesn't have the stats that even Neymar has, but like the last game I watched this past weekend, I saw the highs of his passing, his distribution. Messi's was just unreal. Like he is in really good form at the moment. And
I will say though, it is kind of sad to see that he can't finish anymore. Like, with the chances he gets these days, back in the day, he'd just roll it into the corner. It's not quite the same anymore. But his connection with Neymar is crazy. And
so in 9 games, Tony, Neymar has 10 goals, 7 assists.
Yeah.
In all competitions so far.
It's
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah, that's super impressive.
Mbappe still has good numbers, right? I think he has 10
Yeah.
goals as well or something.
He just has no assists.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are his histrionics per 90 though?
Yes, at least seven shoulder shrugs or whatever you call it. Yeah, he 1 week like in midweek he was crazy good, crazy like the goal he scores when Neymar scoops it over the top is just ridiculous, and then the next week it's like he's completely rubbish. I thought, yeah, strange. He's in strange form. It's either
Weird. It's just the shittiest attitude.
yeah. It's sad how that's happened because he didn't look like that kind of kid. But you give the guy all that money at a young age, close to your head, I guess.
I mean, he's a what, like 21, 22-year-old, essentially director of football. That also happens to be one of the best players in the world.
Would you take? Do you think Boehly would sign Mbappe, Tommy?
In a heartbeat.
You think so? Even though he'd be
yeah.
challenging his authority, you think there's enough
Do you
room for
think
the?
Boehly knows who Mbappe is?
Tell him the Ninja Turtle. He'll get it then. Yeah.
I mean, I think his Mbappe would be pretty recognizable in North America. I think he's almost at that level of footballer. I think, in terms of.
But would he be recognizable to Todd Boehly?
Two different things.
My question was not, would Mbappe be recognized in America? I have no doubt that he would be. Americans, they're starting to love their football. Plenty of them watch the Prem. Plenty of them watch the the Champions League. Mr. Boehly, though,
He knows.
I
You
don't
know what?
trust this man.
He
Mr.
knows
Four-
Messi.
four-
Is,
three.
he
This
knows
is-
Messi, right? He knows who Messi is, so he'll probably go for him.
Yeah, I tell you
instead,
what,
yeah.
he'll go for Messi
Yeah.
and Ronaldo. That's what
Yeah,
he'll do.
you know what? He'll be the one that reunites not reunites, but unites the two to finally play together that we've all
God,
wanted
I
to see.
can't wait for the black hole that will open up in Stamford Bridge when he does that.
Yeah, he'll be the guy.
Messi on the right, Ronaldo up front, Aubameyang on the left. Yeah, I'd
And
pay
can
to see that.
PSG just do it and just take Ronaldo? Just give us half a season. Take him in January. Give us half a season of it. Like, please, we all want to see it. They're not going to win Champions League. They're going to win the league anyways. Just go for it. Go for the punt.
We don't think they have a chance in Champions League.
No, actually, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
They signed really well this summer.
Yeah, I think they have a good manager as well, and as long as I don't know, I mean, yeah, they have a good shot as anyone, to be honest.
Look, we cross our fingers and we hope for the annual PSG collapse. Is the history of the oil clubs.
Yeah, I was just looking at Jonathan David seems to have. I know he started really well. I think he got a brace in the first game of the season, but since then he's slowed down quite a bit. Still has 4 goals in 7 games, so it's not terrible.
That's
stats.
not a bad not a
bad.
bad return considering like how are Lille doing right now?
Not
They're
great,
8th.
yeah.
They've not been doing great.
Yeah.
So for a team in 8th to have a striker who has 4 and 7, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, we need him fit and firing ahead of the World Cup. So
Which is, you know what, guys? It's not that far away.
no, it's what next
November, right? November, I believe.
month? Does it start in November? Okay.
Yeah,
October for
which
some reason.
yeah, it'll come up really fast. So, are you guys looking forward to it?
I don't know actually. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. It's weird. I'm sure when it comes around and the games start, I mean it's football, right? You get
Yeah.
excited.
I'll get into it.
Yeah.
Like, I love an international tournament, but the entire lead up to it is so weird. Like, everything about from where it's hosted, to the background, to it being in the middle of the football season instead of, like, the end. It's just, once it gets going, you know, international tournaments are fun.
Yeah,
I enjoy them.
yeah. That's
I can
what-
actually root for a team in one of them.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing I said. It's like, because someone asked me, I'm like, yeah, you know, all the stuff that's leading up to it, it's not really made me want to watch it. But it's gonna be cold in November, going into December. You know, you're gonna be indoors a lot, and you're gonna have a World Cup going on. I'm gonna be watching it. I'm probably gonna be enjoying it. So, yeah, But it's definitely odd. It's definitely odd to have it in the winter. But
I mean, if you're not watching it and we ask you for comments on it in the podcast, we might have some issues.
hey, with Poland in there, I'll definitely be super into it. Waiting to see their collapse in the group stage, the inevitable collapse. But yeah, whatever.
I mean, do we have any other last bits of football news, football admin we need to get out of the way before we sign off?
I just checked the clock. 50 minutes. We did well, considering what we had to work with. Not bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Get ready to do it all again next weekend.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, at least we will have Champions League midweek.
We might have to.
We had it this midweek too.
Yeah.
We might have to commentate on the Queen's tour of England, one final tour. Yeah, she's stopping.
I don't think you want me on commentary for that.
No, I think the people might pay to hear that. If you want.
Yeah, for any royalist views, please reach out.
Hey, who knows? We may be talking about Potter sacking next podcast. So, yeah.
Entirely possible.
Yeah.
Entirely possible after he becomes the second manager to turn down Todd Boehly's offer of having a 12th player on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that being said, please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 442. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And thank you for joining me, Tony.
Oh, pleasure as always, guys.
And thank you for joining me, Tommy.
Yeah, cheers.
I felt weird. You never go to me first.
Yeah, I know. I
yeah.
reversed the order
Yeah.
accidentally, and, I didn't like it.
No.
I didn't like it at all. But what I do like is you, dear listener. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.